Today I'm going to look at repairing a friend's Bixler. This isn't so much a how to repair your Bixler video as a don't give up so easily on repairing your foam plane. My friend had a pretty nasty crash with his Bixler and he told me it's a write-off. So I asked him to show me the plane, and when he did, I looked at it and thought, yeah, it was probably a pretty nasty crash, but write-off might be a little bit of an overstatement. I think we can make this thing fly. It may not look exactly like it did before, but the majority of it's intact. So let me show you what happened in the crash. I wasn't there, and there's no video of it, but according to him, the wings folded up in flight, and it kind of spun down and crashed. So you can see here the carbon fiber rod that goes through for a wing spar snapped. Now try and show it to that camera. Hopefully you can make that out, and if not, I'll try it on another camera. You can see where it snapped on the end. So what happened, let's re-angle that a little bit. So this is in here like this. This goes through to the other wing, and this piece of wing, we'll get that from above, this piece of wing went up and probably snapped the spar. But I'm going to believe that the wing, in order to snap the spar, probably also was not glued in as well as it could have been into this piece. Now I know the instructions don't tell you to glue them, but with my Hawksky, with planes like this, I always do, just to keep it in place. So what I'm thinking happened is this thing came out, then it did this, and of course that's enough to snap that spar. So to rectify that situation, I'm going to, or remedy that situation, I'm going to replace the spar, and I'll show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use one of these fiberglass driveway markers that I buy from Home Depot, Lowe's, or I think I got this one actually from Walmart. It'll be long enough. This is one of the small size. I think it was about $2. It'll be strong enough. These are solid. You can see the end of it here. These are actually solid fiberglass. Now they're not quite as rigid, so the wing will flex a little bit more than it used to, but I don't think this is going to break, and when everything's properly glued into place, that'll be okay. So the other thing, well, let's see what other damage, let's survey the damage. So you have his flaps, which he wasn't using, looked like it got broken. There's this, almost looks like a compression here on the front. Now I'm not going to try and fix that compression and bring this back out, but obviously he hit something here, maybe a tree branch or something on landing. I'm just going to fill that in with a bit of foam and some tape top and bottom. This wing broke from here where it was glued. I'm just going to glue the whole thing in. That's going to be fine. Again, another flap on the other side that's broken, and I'm just going to patch that up as I can with some foam. Again, he isn't using the flaps, so I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. He is missing, see there's a foam piece here that goes in with the underside of the wing. He's missing that for the other side, so I'm just going to cut out a new one out of some Dollar Tree foam board. Okay, so that covers the wing section. I don't need this camera on this table. That covers the wing section. So now for the tail section, this aside. For the tail section, it's quite a simple, clean break. Right here, the elevon has snapped in two, and the tail has come unglued. So gluing that back in, not a problem. Gluing the elevon together, not a problem. So the problem, of course, is going to be how do you keep this from not breaking at the glue joint. I imagine there's probably enough space at this glue joint here that it's not going to break. But this one will be more tricky. I'll probably need to put some support in there, maybe a little piece of carbon fiber. just to maintain that. But as you can see, this is not insurmountable. This video is not about how to fix your Bixler. It's about looking at some damage and saying, can this plane fly again? And does it have to look perfect for you to be happy flying it? And I think that this this plane will fly again. It won't look perfect. It's going to be a little bit heavier with this, but the Bixler can handle the weight. He isn't doing FPV. So let me get started.